of the...
That, ladies and gentlemen, that was a special ceremony attended by President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, dubbed "We Can with Differences for the People with Determination." Speaking on stage, the President said that he was proud to witness the event, and he praised efforts exerted for the development of the nation, especially those aimed at empowering people of determination and special capabilities. The President said that more programs are needed to empower people with determination, and the state has embarked on founding projects for that purpose. The President also said that people with determination must play a greater role in the development of the nation, adding that the "We Can with Differences" has become an important national event. The President announced a batch of measures within the Decent Life Initiative to address the needs of people with determination, and said that the country is proud of what the people with determination have achieved. Those batch of announcements made by President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi included, number one, there were actually 5 announcements. Number one, including the Decent Life Initiative, including people with determination in the Decent Life Initiative. Number two, expanding in training and rehabilitation to empower people with determination. Number three, providing technical and cultural sectors with all what they need in order for them to produce certain productions that would highlight the role and the capabilities of people with determination. Number four, all youth and sports institutions should provide special training programs for people with determination. And number five, employment for them to meet the market needs. The President also, by the end of the ceremony, highlighted the importance of acceptance and compassion and accepting the other, and said that this is part of our beliefs and that we are supported by God in building a new country. The President expressed appreciation to all the efforts to achieve development all over the country, especially efforts pertaining to people with determination and special capabilities. One of the most important traditions, the President said, is the celebration to celebrate people with determination and special capabilities. The President also highlighted achieving progress in Egypt for the country, for the upcoming generations, which includes efforts and utilizing the capabilities of people with special capabilities and determination. Now we have with us over the phone Dr. Mostafa Bayoumi, Senior Advisor of Strategic Planning and Public Policy, National Council for Persons with Disability, to tell us more about this very important event. Dr. Bayoumi, a very good day to you.
Thank you. Hi. Sir, how do you see the importance of the We Can with Differences ceremony?
Actually, when the political support and the country support comes from the head of the state, as our President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, this gives a huge umbrella, a huge percentage of hope for all the persons of disabilities in Egypt to participate in the sustainable development events and sustainable development efforts to take Egypt to a better condition. As our President said today, he has very good dreams for Egypt as a whole. And we need to achieve this as one person. All of us, whether we have disabilities, whether we don't have disabilities, we need to see the Egyptian citizen as one. And I believe that is the strength of our President's message today.
Yes. Dr. Bayoumi, how do you see the state's efforts in addressing the needs of people with determination? How do you see those steps and how do you see the announcement made today by President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi?
Actually, the announcement made today represent a very high level of support. Again, it comes from the President of Egypt, the highest political level in the country. It gains praises from all the international organizations that we are dealing with at the National Council for Persons with Disabilities, we interact very often with UN organizations, with non-governmental organizations working on the ground in Egypt, and they applaud and they praise the support of Egypt, especially with announcing the year of 2018 as the year for persons with disabilities, issuing law number 10 in Egypt to protect and advance the rights for persons with disabilities, and taking a holistic and inclusive approach in the SDG and the vision of Egypt for the year 2030.
Yes. Doctor, how would you list the needs of people with determination, with physical special needs in the transportation and schooling sectors?
In the schooling area, this is a very important area, and I believe the Ministry of Education is working hard to achieve the principles of inclusive education. Inclusive education is centered around giving the opportunity, creating the environment, removing all the obstacles in front of our young kids, young girls, young boys, to actually reach their dreams in terms of education. And education is a center pillar in achieving the Sustainable Development Goals and achieving the Egypt Vision 2030.
Yes.
And in terms of transportation also, we have seen progress on the ground in creating accessibility, for example, around the government buildings, around the transportation system, especially like the underground, the metro stations right now, creating ramps on the ground. Maybe we did not reach yet 100%, but we are working for it with determination, and I believe with the support of our president and the various government organizations and offices, we will reach this very soon.
Yes. His Excellency President Sisi said that the Secure Documents Facility will study providing official papers in a way that considers the needs of people with determination. Sir, how do you weigh that step?
Excuse me, I didn't hear you. Could you please?
The President said that the Secure Documents Facility will study providing official papers in a way that considers the needs of people with determination. How do you see that step taken by President Sisi?
That's a very important issue today, because I believe the term accessibility is very inclusive, and it should extend to all ways of life that the person with disability is undergoing from birth throughout all their life, throughout all their efforts. And with this announcement today, I believe this is going to enhance accessibility for all persons with disabilities in Egypt.
Yes. Sir, President Sisi also said that there is a need to issue a legislation to allocate finances or funding for We Can With Differences Initiative fund to aid people with determination and special capabilities. So what priorities do you expect the funds program to cover?
Actually, we already made very good steps. We have already a fund, dedicated for the person with disabilities, and we have an administrative board. I believe the Ministry of Social Solidarity is part of this effort, and the cabinet, in addition to public figures who are interested in the disability sector. This is gonna, I believe, one of the main goals of funds like this, of legislations like this, is to create equal opportunities. We need to look for the opportunity, creating opportunity for persons with disabilities to be at the equal stand, head-to-head, shoulder and shoulder with other citizens in the society, so that they can participate effectively and they can actually achieve their goals and their dreams for better life.
Yes. And how do you see the importance of integrating people with determination in schools? How important is that for them and for their peers?
It's very important. You know, when you look at the concept of segregation, of discrimination, you look at people at a segregated area or discriminated area without an equal right perspective. You look them at the others, and that is not the right way to look at person with disabilities or any person who is actually different from his colleague or her colleagues.
Yes.
So when we talk about the inclusive education, we need to look at all kids in every school in Egypt with equal eye, with equal lenses. So they are all our kids, and we need to support them so that they can achieve their goals and their dreams. And as they say, is actually quoting it, sky is the limit for everybody.
Yes.
We give equal opportunities. You spend your effort, you do your job, and you achieve your goal.
Yes.
That is the principles that we need to raise our kids
Yes.
at.
Dr. Bayoumi, the President highlighted today the role of youth centers in providing special training for people with determination and special capabilities. So how would you describe the achievements of the Egyptian youth of determination in the Paralympics?
That is a huge area that we actually lead the world in some of the Paralympics events.
Yes.
When you look at the medal count for our Paralympics heroes in the sports arena, we achieve a lot. You know, in every Paralympics, we see our athletes coming back with gold medals, with silver medals, with bronze medals. This is a huge achievement, and we need to look at them as role models. These are role models. When they were given the opportunity, they excelled in what they are doing, and they achieved a high level for Egypt at the international arena.
Definitely. I'd like to thank you very much, Dr. Mostafa Bayoumi, Senior Advisor of Strategic Planning and Public Policy at the National Council for Persons with Disability. Thank you very much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned for more coverage of that event coming up now.
مشكلة في نطق الكلام. مين اللي قال إن التفاهم مش تمام؟